Hey guys, this is Mr. Howard here with another 2-minute tech tip. So our tech tip today is about connecting your classroom with the world, and we're going to do that with some Google stuff. So let's talk about how you can get that going. The first thing we'll talk about is, bam, Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is basically just a Google tool that allows you to chat, except it also has voice and it has video. So if you utilize those tools, you can connect in a lot of interesting ways. First thing we'll talk about are mystery hangouts. So mystery hangouts are different 20 question Q&A games that you can play with other classrooms. So the first one we'll talk about is mystery number. Your class, another class, you pick a number and then you ask yes or no questions back and forth so you can guess somebody else's number. The next one we'll talk about is mystery animal. Same deal. You pick an animal, another class picks an animal, and maybe based on what you're talking about in class in that unit, you know, maybe you're doing mammals, maybe you're doing reptiles, whatever. You ask questions back and forth till somebody gets one. Mystery location, same kind of deal. Your class picks a location, the other class picks a location. You go back and forth asking until somebody gets one. Mystery author and book, same principle applies. The classes decide the topic that they want to cover. So you kind of get what I'm going for here. The topic doesn't matter. It's the questioning and the curiosity that comes out of not knowing. And so you could do a mystery, whatever. As long as you can connect with another classroom and you both agree to the ground rules, you can do basically anything you want. The next thing we'll talk about is making connections by doing virtual field trips. There's tons of different examples of how this has happened. There was an expedition into Antarctica. There are safari teams that do this. There is a regular one that takes you through historical sites in Washington, D.C. So those are pretty cool to see live. Although there are virtual field trips you can do that are basically pre-taped and edited, so you can go through and watch those as well. You know what else is cool is to connect with another classroom for discussion. So maybe you've done a big unit or topic, or you've really studied something in depth, and you want to compare that with maybe another class who's done something similar, or maybe you want to work through a unit together with another classroom so you can bounce different viewpoints off each other or use that to deepen your conversation. That's a really great way to connect with other classrooms. Get on there and discuss and do things with different students in a different part of the country or world. Maybe you want to invite an author into your classroom. Just get on Twitter and tweet at an author who's on there and say, hey, could you come and talk to our class for 20 minutes? I see that happen all the time, and that makes for a lot of fun. But you know what else you can do is to bring in an author and have them talk about the writing process and how they can illustrate for students the ways that they write and what works for them, and they can apply some of those techniques to when they're doing their writing in class. So those are all the ways that you can get global and connect your classroom to the outside world. If you have any questions about doing that, or if you want some help getting started, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Thanks for watching, guys.